Yo, I just left a place, right? I got some coffee early in the morning, and at this particular coffee shop, it's a lot of working people, a lot of college students and stuff like that. So it's a lot of beautiful young women that go there. And I seen this guy trying to flirt with this girl real aggressively, right? It was a street dude. I would assume he's a street dude. And this girl had like some scrubs on, so she was going to like medical school. Real cute girl. And it just kind of made me feel uncomfortable to see how he was trying to aggressively get at her. And the girl wasn't even interested in him. You know, she was being nice. But you can tell that she was bothered by this guy trying to holler at her. And it kind of took me back because my girl, you know, I remember when I was 19, right? And I, like 18, when I first met my girl, right? She was like, she's beautiful. Like, she's physically what society deems a beautiful woman. She has the perfect facial symmetrical face, the perfect hair, the perfect body, the perfect everything, sexual performance, all of that stuff, perfect. What society deems a woman, society says a woman is perfect if she meets this criteria. She met all of that based on what society says is perfect. And I've never been the kind of guy that really tripped out on a girl being beautiful. When I hollered at my girl, I caught her in the elevator, you know, at this college, right? And I stayed on the elevator. It was a bunch of people. I waited till she got off on her floor. I hollered at her, but at the end of the day, I gave her my number, and if she called me, it was cool. If she didn't call me, it was cool. Turned out she called me, and we ended up in a relationship. But we would have conversations back then, you know, because back then, you know, when I was 18, I was like, she would explain to me how guys would basically run up on her and beg to eat her out. And when she first told me this, I thought she was just full of herself. I'm like, you mean to tell me a dude would run up on you, or he don't even know you, and he'll ask to eat you out? And then she showed me some Facebook messages, right, of these random guys. Hey, baby, can I eat your butthole? Can I eat you? Can I eat you out? I'll pay you to eat you. I give you $5,000 just to eat you. And I'm like, and then she looking at me like, yeah, man, this is the kind of shit I had to go through growing up. Ever since I was like 12 years old, I've had to deal with this. And I never really got the full effect, you know what I'm saying? Until one day I was with my girl and I was in the hood. I never took my girl to the hood, but this one time I think I needed to get some bud real quick from these youngins, these young teenagers that I was cool with. They lived in my old hood. So I picked up the weed, and one of the teenagers was like, damn, Benny, your girl look perfect, man. I swear to God, man, I want to eat her out. And I was like, look, that dude. And I'm like, I pulled off. And I'm like, damn. And I really got it. I really understood it. I was like, yo, so you basically been getting sexually harassed your whole life. And it's like, you see these guys, they run up on these women and they try to spit game. And first of all, she really don't even want to listen to you right now. She don't want to be bothered by you, because when she's on social media, she can't even really do her thing without a bunch of guys spamming her with sexual requests and stuff like that. So, you know, look, man, I'm just giving a message to all my players out there, man. Look, if you're a single man, you know, don't sweat these girls based on how they look. Treat them all the same. You know, I don't care if she's beautiful or whatever. Don't press her. Don't put pressure on her. I mean, you know, that's just not right, man. It's a lot of, I mean, people look at beautiful people and say, well, they got it made. They got everything's handed to them. They got a good life. But in reality, there's a dark side to it. There's a flip side to it, just like there's a flip side to everything else in life. And that flip side is things get terrible. You know, sexual harassment is real. I got some nieces that are growing up that society deems attractive. Light-skinned girls with green and blue eyes. And I've got my sister's daughter, brown-skinned girl, really, really pretty. And she's 17, and when I'm out with my 17-year-old niece at the mall or something like that, I see the guys looking at her, guys come up to her, and it's just, man, it's a lot of weirdos out there, man. It's a lot of guys out there that are very weird, and basically what I'm saying is, respect people. Don't look at a person's beauty and judge them on that. Judge them based on the content of their character, because the guys that judge these people based off their beauty, that judge these women based off their beauty, they're like weirdos. Man, every time I'm coming back home, always a school bus, and I get hit from all angles. All angles. You know, sometimes I can sit here for like, I'll come through this neighborhood, and then I'll literally be sitting here for like 30 minutes waiting for school buses. But, yeah, man, like I said, just respect people for who they are. You know, I don't care if a person's unattractive based on society standards or attractive by society standards. Treat everybody equally. Treat everybody like a human being. Just because that girl is beautiful doesn't give you the right to harass her. Doesn't give you the right to stalk her. Doesn't give you the right to make her feel uncomfortable, man. You understand what I'm saying? You got to treat everybody equally, man. And like I said, man, beautiful people, I know this sounds kind of weird, but beautiful women, they have to deal with a lot, man. They deal with the underbelly of weirdness. Peace.